Hello Internet, this video is for my Do You Like Gear series. I'm going to start a new project fixing up this guitar. This guitar was my first real guitar. I got it when I was in high school. Basically it is a made in Mexico Fender Stratocaster Squier series. Back in the early 90s they started making Fenders in Mexico. I think these models were like $200 and the standard series were about $300, and they made Stratocasters, Telecasters, jazz basses, P basses. I had a few different models back then, but this is the only one I have left. And since it's one of my first guitars, I decided to make it into the guitar I would have wanted when I was in high school, had I known what I was doing. And as you can see, I tried to make this guitar what I wanted in high school, but I didn't know what I was doing. So this time I'm going to do it a little bit better, and make sure that kids today, if they want to upgrade their Squiers or their Stratocasters, they can surely go on YouTube and find some videos to help them out. A little history on this guitar. Got it in 1995. It's in 95. Basically, I put a bunch of stickers on it, and then I decided, after my friend upgraded his Fender Jag Stang with Seymour Duncan's, I decided to take his Jag Stang humbucker, throw that in my Stratocaster. Not sure if you can see this, but I'll post some pictures. I basically just kind of routed out the pick guard, sawed it out with probably, I don't know, the most dull, maybe a butter knife. Yeah, it was probably a butter knife looking at it now. And then it's been bashed around quite a bit. Let's see, other than that, oh, I did lose one of the saddles, and years later I decided I did need a high E string when I started playing Rocksmith, so I bought one of the like $5 a set. Comes from China, you can get them on eBay. I bought something like that and replaced just the one. Other than that, it's totally stock. So let's talk about what I am going to do to make it better. Starting at the top, a lot of people will complain about the tuners on these. Basically, for me, when I'm trying to tune, you'll notice there's a little bit of play in them, and you'll overcorrect or undercorrect when you're trying to tune. It won't quite, you won't quite get the exact tuning you want. Because there's play and it'll let up the string a little bit too much. So it can be quite a hassle. It doesn't stay in tune like it should. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to replace it with like some Kluson Copycat tuners. Next thing, I'm going to replace the string tree. I bought some Fender American Standard string trees, and I'll do that. I'm going to refinish the neck, slightly tint it, and then re-lacquer it, and yeah, I just want it refinished and a little bit darker in wood color. I'm actually going to remove the pickguard since I completely destroyed it. And I'm going to put in a Seymour Duncan JB, and I'm going to angle it like Tom DeLonge or Billy Joe Armstrong, and that's all I'm going to have in there is a volume knob and the humbucker. Just make it simple. I'm going to replace the output jack with US made Switchcraft jack, and I'm going to replace the straps with the strap buttons with strap lock buttons, because all of my other guitars have strap locks on them or something similar. And I'm actually going to cover the entire body in old school punk rock and skater stickers. It's pretty much covered now, but I'm gonna take everything off and completely cover it and then put all of the hardware back on. Yeah, so that does it. It's gonna be a several part video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the blog. I'm posting some links to any hardware I'm buying or adding, any tools that I might be using in the videos, so you can use exactly what I'm using or get an idea of what I'm using and pick your own tools, pick your own hardware. All right, thanks for watching.